Right, I've come up to into the mountains to just off Highway 95, about 13 miles off Highway 95. This is one of the ski resorts, the major ski resorts near Las Vegas. Yeah. Well, that's quite a climb. Oh, well, there's a fast car. What's that car doing? Well, that's a poser. Flight for Life landing area. You're on camera. Speeding. Whoops. Snowboarding. That's it. This is the that's classic here. This is the main resort. Here, that's the ski resort near Las Vegas. Yes, that's a country road. Country road, take me home to the place where I belong. You go to quite some speed on these roads. This road's excellent. It's about 10 miles of completely deserted road, and it's really straight. You can get up to 90 miles an hour easily and not even know you're doing it. Well, it's doing 70 now. It's just like coasting down the hill. 70 miles an hour. With a camcorder in one hand. Here comes a car. Oh, there's one car. What's it like? Just get up to a bit of speed now. Just watch that speedo. You don't know you're doing it. You don't know you're doing it. 85. I've got to find US 95 now and head north. It's a road again. Big country. We might get arrested in a minute. Driving loud while camcording. Big country. Huh? What's this sign say up here? Waste of film. Waste of film. I just got to film this sign. Anything interesting? It's a Dr. Highway litter control. Spring Mountain Youth Camp. This way. I'm going to take a left turn here towards Beatty. And Beatty that way, Las Vegas that way. Right, just about across the state border in California. Busy road this. This is the road that leads up to Death Valley. It's the highway. Very busy road. There's these mountains with snow on top. Welcome to Nevada. Main evidence that you're crossing the state border here. The state line is on the horizon here. That's a casino, and that's a casino there. They're right on the state line. That's the car I got. So I'll be going into Death Valley soon. National Park. This Amargosa Valley, this place. I think it's quite heating up a bit. not too bad. Upper 60s was the forecast for Las Vegas today. Probably might be in the 70s in Death Valley, I don't know. It's Dante's view. Have to get a better shot in a minute when the people are out of the way.
Tout à l'heure on était là-bas. Là-dessous.
Right, that's Mount Charleston. Mount Charleston. What's unusual about Death Valley is all the minerals down here, they've washed down from the mountain. There's no outlet to the sea. That's why it's so poisonous and toxic at the bottom of the valley floor to life. A bit of snow up here as well. There's some French tourists up here, which is very annoying. Not really, I'm only joking. I really don't like the French. Right, here's a general view of Death Valley again. That's a telescopic peak, or telescope peak. Just looking down on the lowest point in the United States, and indeed the world, I think. At 230 feet below sea level. I'm in a t-shirt. I'm in a t-shirt at the moment, so it's not that cold. I'm looking at snow as well. In a t-shirt, and the snow right beside me. E.g. here. This little dot moving along looks like a camper van or something. Gives you an idea of the scale of the place. Vive la France! Frère Jacques, dormez-vous. This feels like it's standing on top of the world here. It's just aircraft views up here. You only see views like this when you come into land at Los Angeles Airport. Don't see them standing on the ground. Where's now Dante's view? Boy, you. I'm talking to you, boy. You, boy. Off you go. Off you jolly well go. There's the road to go up to get here. I thought it said no RVs. What's this RV doing driving up here? View into the sun. Right, this is another viewing point in Death Valley. It's called Zabriskie Point. Zabriskie Point. There's the car park. Death Valley 49ers Gateway. This is Furnace Creek. This is the top place to stay in Death Valley. It's called the Furnace Creek Inn. It's very posh. Very posh. You see the palm trees here, that's because of the springs here. Natural water, drinking water. So it's an oasis in the middle of Death Valley. And I'm about to go below sea level. This is a confirmatory sign stating that what I just said is true. Elevation sea level. What's this sign here say? I'll have a look. Let's have a look what this sign says. Furnace Creek this way. Somewhere else that way. Whoops, into the sun. Snow on the mountains. Huh? Furnace Creek Inn and the car that I'm driving. This is where I stayed last night, room 28, the El Portal Motel, Beatty. Beatty's a town just in Nevada, just the other side of the Nevada and California border from Death Valley. A standard American motel, $30 a night. A bit of snow on the mountains there, here in Beatty. It's on Highway 95. I say it's just about 12 miles into Nevada. It's a bit of a novelty. A lot of speed limits in Nevada along single carriage roads are 70 miles an hour. So I'm heading towards Scotty's Junction now, and I'm going to take a left turn back into Death Valley towards Scotty's Castle. It's Highway 95. 151 miles from Las Vegas. 36 miles from Beatty. The distances out here are quite amazing. This road's really straight in places. I'd say this stretches where it's 10 miles straight. I'm doing about 105 miles an hour. You can see how straight it is there. This is the road, this is Scotty's Junction. Very spectacular scenery around here. The mountains and the snow. Scotty's Castle, 26 miles that way. It's a like flat desert scrub floor. This bit here. Someone's building a new house over here. Oh, that's Convoy. Yeah. Right, going back into the Death Valley National Park. Well, these are delicious, these are. I've had loads of packs of these. They're made by Hershey's. Reese's peanut butter cups. I've eaten a serious amount of them over the holidays. They're absolutely delicious. I recommend them to anyone. Right, just going to have a look round Scotty's Castle. It's very busy in the summer. Hopefully not too busy today at that. I'm on the 9:20 tour. Tours are limited, they go every 10 minutes, they're limited to 19 people. That's why they get so busy in the summer. You can have to wait 2 hours sometimes, and you can't reserve the tour times. There's graves up on the hill there. Find out more on the tour about this place, but it's built by a millionaire, eccentric millionaire.
Walking past here, take a look at Mr. Johnson's 33 Packard. Practically brand new. It's only got about 6,000 miles. Let's go inside and take a look in here. Here he's always talking about as well. So the whole time Mr. Johnson's sitting right over there, he's not saying a word. One day I asked Mr. Johnson, what is the story here? How come you're not saying anything? How come you're just letting this guy tell all these stories about his ranch, his gold mine? $10 a night if anybody's interested. There we go.
Who likes the money?
$10. I do. Now, somebody asked me how.
So, this is Grave, Scotty's Grave. Looking down on the castle. Spring powered the castle. Also supplied its water. And in some of the rooms they've got fountains which humidify the rooms in the castle. It's a fantastic setting. Right, another look at the tower that gives out the chimes. There's Scotty's Grave on top of the hill. Scotty's Castle. Big one. it's a big one, all right. Yeah, it's a big one. There's a history of a wagon wheel, for I thought that was a biscuit that Burton's made. Here I am in Death Valley, Strathfirkin. I'm making my way towards, what's it called? Yeah, Stovepipe Wells. Here comes another cart. Stovepipe Wells, that's what I'm heading towards. This part of the Death Valley National Park is known as the Devil's Cornfield because of these plants which stick up like corn out of the ground. I said yesterday the Death Valley's got no outlet to the sea, hence I'm standing on mineral deposits here. Look at that. There's in the background there's some sand dunes. Just zooming in on the sand dunes. The Devil's Cornfield. Zonos restrictos, you can't go there. Well, it gets a bit hot here in the summer. The highest temperature recorded in Death Valley, 134 degrees Fahrenheit in the shade. Just going to have a closer look at some of the sand dunes. There's 5 big sand dune fields in the desert in Death Valley. That's a good way to get around in a camper van. Someone's having some fun. Really must get searingly hot in the summer. I'm just sitting down on the, obviously I'm in a t-shirt. It's not too hot today. Something like, I don't know, probably about 20 degrees Celsius. The sand must just get seriously hot. It'd be too hot to sit on during the summer, I should think. Sand here. There's Lawrence of Arabia. In the late 19th century they mined borax here in Death Valley. These are the old borax, the whole old Harmony borax works. This white coloured stuff's borax. Certainly getting hot now. This Furnace Creek has one of the 20 mil pack trains which were used to transport the borax. Furnace Creek Ranch. I think it's 190 feet below sea level, this place. I'm fairly certain this is the world's lowest post office. How low can you get? That's the world's lowest waste paper basket. World's lowest palm tree. And I'm the world's lowest person to do the robotics. This rock's called the Mushroom Rock. Now I'm driving towards the lowest point in the Western Hemisphere. It's certainly hot for February. Oh, there's a lot of shimmering going on around here. What's it like when it's really hot? There's some shimmering over here as well. Oh, whether the camera picks that up. This road's called the Artist's Drive because all the different coloured formations. Pretty hospitable place. Looking at these different coloured rocks here. Oops. Let's take a picture here. What do you think, Birdie? It's worth coming to see, isn't it? The Artist's Palette. I don't know why we made the last stop. Hello. Yeah, this is the Artist's Palette. Impressive stuff. Wait for this camper van to get out of the way. This is called the Devil's Golf Course. It's a floodplain, and the white comes from the salt. Pretty spectacular. The Devil's Golf Course. The sun's setting soon. Let's see if I can see out. Look at some of the background. Devil's Golf Course. salty taste. Very salty. Devil's Golf Course. Right, this is bad water, quite near to the lowest points. The lowest points in the Western Hemisphere. Also quite near to a load of Japanese tourists. There's sea level up there. That's it there, that's sea level. So this is bad water, this is. I have to get my handkerchief out, there's a load of Japanese tourists. Death Valley. You can actually walk out to these lowest points, but there's no very exciting hike according to the guide. It's basically just walking across this sort of flatness salt pan type environment. When you get there, there's no sign saying you are at the lowest point ever surveyed in the Western Hemisphere. Where I stayed last night, room 130, $37 a night for a single person. In the Motel 6. Motel 6, first time I ever stayed in a Motel 6. It's on Industrial. That's the name of the road. This is the other side of Interstate 15. I've driven down Interstate 15 to Primm, which is on the Californian border with Nevada. And this is the Desperado roller coaster at Buffalo Bills Hotel and Casino, which is the famous one. I think it's built by the same company that built the Blackpool roller coaster, Aerodynamics. It's got 3 areas where there's 0G, and the main height, the main drop's 225 feet. So it's very similar in nature to the Blackpool one. This obviously gets very busy at times. It's Saturday morning today, but the car park's huge here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, Primm, but it's quite a big town. There's Interstate 15 in the background. But it's quite a big place because of all these hotel casinos that have sprouted up. That's it. That's the famous roller coaster, as seen on TV. Whoops, just keep the camera still. Hang on. Yeah, this is another view of the roller coaster. I think it used to be the world's tallest. Obviously Sandusky Park now is significantly higher, the roller coaster there. Then they built Blackpool, and then they built this one. Well, this one was built before Blackpool, I believe I'm right in saying. Then Blackpool was the world's tallest, and now Sandusky Park is Cedar Point. Well, it's human nature to yell when you do the first drop, so let's see if that happens. Yep, human nature did its trick again. The second drop's meant to be a good one. It's a corkscrew action one. Corkscrew. Yeah, yeah. Right, there's a state line. This place is a complete classic. That's Interstate 15. What's it like? This is America. Well, that's complete classic. It's a big fashion outlet here at Prim. There's a good golf course at Prim. Famous golf course as well. Well, that's Denny's. Utter total classic. Whiskey Pete's Casino. I'm standing in Nevada at the moment. I'm in California. This is the border, right on the border here. This is the border here where that stop sign is. And this is a Lotto outlet that's just in California. Right, this Red Rock Canyon, I'm going on the Scenic Drive. It's $5 to go in it. It's a one-way loop which takes you around Red Rock Canyon. It's very spectacular. This is one of the stopping off places. Problem is you get the crowds at the stopping off places. I've seen there's more spectacular views I saw coming along the road. It's 4,700 feet above sea level. It's the highest point on the tour. This is a general overview of the Red Rock Canyon National Recreation Area. General overlook of it. I saw a coyote passing the road. You see, they're just everywhere in the USA, coyotes. Red Rock Canyon. Right, this is the Mormon Cathedral in Vegas. It's set to the east of the city centre. You've got very good views of the whole of Vegas from up here. I'll come up here later in the night time. But look, there's some really seriously nice properties here. Big detached houses. Look at this one here. It's got a waterfall in the garden. That's a nice one. And just look at the backdrop. Look at this house at the head of the cul-de-sac. Well, that's a pretty nice one. Look at the backdrop. Look at that view out the back window. You've got classic views out the back, and at the front you've got classic views of Las Vegas. Well, it's nice and spick and span here. There's a view from the temple grounds. Oh, this is a nice one. They got some nice ones here. These people like cacti. That's another nice one. I'm standing on a desert right on the edge of the city here. Might see the sunset in a minute. The colour of the mountain here, you can see my shadow there. And this is looking right across the city, but the sun's in the way at the moment, but when the sun's out of the way and the lights come on, this will be a good view from up here. Right, this is Charleston, as far east as Charleston goes, one of the main streets in Las Vegas. All around Las Vegas there's booming building and construction. Way forward is in gated communities. This is a very nice property here. This one. They've got the views here. They've got the views across the city. But there's seriously nice properties everywhere. There's a spick and span one. Very much into these. This is called Solitude Estates. This estate on the left. They're very much into these gated communities out here. A reasonable shot of the city from up here. There's all the clusters, little cluster of hotels. Lots of dots. There's Stratford here. Just standing on some waste ground at the moment. That's a big one. Yes, it's a very big one. You see the beam of light coming out of the Luxor. All the little dots, the little planes. Little dots moving in the sky. It's a big one. Can't keep the camera still. Hang on. Oh, that's rubbish for my photography. Oh, it needs a tripod. Well, I'm going to catch the 9:40 flight to Cleveland. It's McCarran Airport. I'm staying at the Marriott Hotel at the airport, at Houston Airport, because of what's happened, all the delay in routing via Houston instead of going to Cleveland. I ordered room service. Continental gave me $24 in vouchers. This lot came to $25. It's Houston steak, and it's local time midnight. It's 7 minutes past midnight. Houston steak and a pepperoni, medium pepperoni pizza for a free meal from Continental Airlines, and free room at the Marriott as well. Houston Continental Marriott Hotel. Yes, it like. Oh, that's Marriott at Houston Airport. Here's the view outside, out the hotel window. Well, that's, I think, about 3:50 in the afternoon, the flight back to Gatwick. Wow, ooh, that's Houston. Wow, George Bush Airport, Houston. Right, just waiting for the flight, 10 to 4. Well, that's a hot one. Well, look at that number plate there. Oh, I'm in a t-shirt, just going to have a bit of sunbathing for an hour. That's a hot one. Really nice weather. It's a bit better than Cleveland, the weather here. If we'd gone to Cleveland, we wouldn't have been able to stand outside in a t-shirt. That's in Texas at the moment. What's it like? What's it like?